Hello, hello, hello. Stream is on. Hello, everyone. Okie dokie.
All right.
We can begin.
Thank you. All right. So tonight we'll be doing the second session of this campaign. No one has died yet, thankfully, because only going up against the CR2 difficulty wasn't too bad for y'all last time. Nixie, would you please, for inspiration, give us a good background recap in character of what happened last session?
So, what happened was, I was just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, my axe started flying away from me. And, I was holding onto it, of course. So then I was flying through this portal, and I ended up in this weird place, and I almost hit this orc in the face, but then I hit this other guy in the face, so I guess that's fine. And then there was this huge beast. It was ginormous and had this crazy looking skull. Yeah, like that one right there. Anyways, so we couldn't go anywhere except towards this one place. And then we found this horse that was a statue, but not a statue at the same time because it had found a cockatrice and turned to stone. So then we found this dude and he gave us a potion to turn the horse not into stone. So then Brachus's griffin ate it because apparently griffins really like horses. Who knew? Anyways, so then we said goodbye to them and we found out that they don't believe in the beast here, but it's there. But if you tell them it's there, they sell you the end is nigh, like it's a normal thing. So I don't know. Anyways, so then we keep flying away from the beast because it's coming. It really is coming. We see it. It's there. It's gonna eat us or something. I don't know. It'll kill us all. But so we go to this city, which seems to be the only place we can go. We try to go other places, but we all end up just going towards the city again. We could probably go towards the beast, but we don't think that's a good idea. So then we get to the city and it's in quarantine. The guy told us it was in quarantine and not to go there, but we didn't have a choice. So we get to the city and the guards are like, why are you trying to come here? And we're like, but well, we want to get away from the beast, so we have to come here. And they're like, okay. And then there's this weird lanky dude with the big beaked mask on that's like, I will take them, they will be useful to us. And he's super creepy, but I guess he gets us in the city, so let go.
Inspiration.
Huzzah. I already had inspiration.
Oh, well. Yeah. You get my kudos. And thanks. So with that, I think we also left off with the pure orc screaming because, as you can see in the middle of y'all's starting screen, that guy has lots of needles on him. And he did say he was a morbus doctore. So let's start there. It is evening, the sun is being set. There were two guards there. This guy has approached y'all and explained to you that he was waiting for you and has asked y'all to come with him. And he explained he is one of the morbus doctore. I'm not going to make the orc relive his horrid experience, but how are you feeling right now, Baracus Bone Snapper?
Me, I'm terrified. Man, scary man in beak mask tell me, he doctor, we not like needles and hacksaws. And modern doctor take the amputee of all limbs and take body parts. And Grumps say just need to give eye, other body parts can stay intact. So just one eye, that's all I give.
Uh, he's already starting to walk away from the group. He looks back at the terrified orc, and then to your fellow travelers. Uh, just says very matter of factly, he is scared. They can come with us. And he moves on further ahead down these wooden paths over these swampish areas towards the bridge.
me not want to follow Doctor. Doctor scared me.
Supposed to knock them out.
Apparently there's a lot of sick people here, so we should probably follow the doctor if we don't want to fall ill to the same plague.
Me take chances.
Bye. Bye.
I think that's. I think staying here might just be in the path of that thing. So maybe we should follow, just so we're keeping distance from. And he points back to over his shoulder.
Baracus looks more concerned about the doctor for some reason than even the beast behind him. Strangely calm in the face of the impending doom behind us, and yet irrationally terrified of the unknown in front of him. He seems paralyzed.
We could hit overhead. Back him.
The doctor is now out of sight.
I was following. I literally meant like 5.
Because
I think I'm just going to follow behind little fairy.
is Brockus frozen in place right now? I know he's scared. I'm assuming he's not going backwards, but he's not following the doctor.
Correct. He seemed to be kind of frozen in place, looking helplessly at his friends, who apparently have abandoned him. At least some of them.
No. What's the matter there, big guy?
Doctor Scary. Herbalists are friends. Use woodland remedies. Make you better. Heal your wounds. But doctors do scary things in hospitals.
What if I promise to kill Doctor if he does things to you?
So you promise he not take my limbs?
Yes.
My organs?
Uh-huh.
You would do this for Baracus?
Good.
Swear blood oath.
Well, how's that work?
So Baracus takes out his double axe and slices nice cut in his own arm, and he goes like that, except with your hand. That might have been unnecessary.
All right, small cut, sure.
Right. So me cut hand, you cut hand, and then we shake on it.
Just let find weapon with no poison. Here we go. I pull out a small dagger, cut the hand, and hold it out.
Yeah, good. Blood oath is sworn. If you lie, Grumps come back. Exact penalty for blood oath. Remember that. Grumps is vengeful. Protect Baracus.
Still contacts.
Okay. Inspiration to all 3 of y'all for that. Thank you. As y'all make your way up, it seems the doctor had made his way across the bridge. He wanted to get out of sight, it seems, and then wait for y'all. So, Well, make sure I get everyone on here. Can everyone see the map?
Yep.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Besides that.
And I'll refresh because Roll20 decided to make me not see it. So I did not create this map. I took this from someone else who did a really good job of it. What's his name? Give him credit. One Day GM. They found him on Fiverr. I'm very much happy with it. We got you guys over here entering the city. I put y'all in the wrong layer. I
don't see my token anywhere.
Yeah, yours is the token that broke. There we go.
I see Brackus.
There we go. So y'all three are further behind. And throw this guy down on there too. Thank you, Nixie, for making these tokens.
Thanks, Nixie.
You're welcome.
So as y'all reach the city, you notice there's a horrible stench. As you finally make your way through these gates, you realize that this stench just gets worse when you get inside. These waters in these canals are mostly putrid, green and brown in color, stench. You're not sure if it's just full of bowel movements, corpses, refuge, combination of all the above. Probably combination of all the above. This place is disgusting, and being so close to the ocean where canals and like cleaning sanitary stuff should be fairly easy, seems like it hasn't been happening. As y'all catch up, the plague doctor is leading you through here. You see a broken statue, and the head's been knocked off, and the name of Bowengrocht is etched on it, and you can kind of make out that this is the founder of this fine city you are in. You don't see a lot of people out and about in these evening hours, except you see really small children. They kind of make their way through the city. Looks like they're tending to the sick and ailing people who are on the streets, and there are several. Most of them look infected or just down on their luck. If y'all want to engage with any of the things I bring up, please interrupt me.
Does it appear to be before or after midnight?
Does it appear to be before or after what?
Before or after midnight?
It is well before midnight. The sun is still setting, so it's almost that twilight between evening and night.
Okay.
We're only seeing like children attending to the wounded and sick.
With all of y'all's passive perceptions, they do appear to be children. Some of them are cloaked. Some of them appear to be. Let's see. I know a couple of y'all have pretty decent. What's it called?
I'm curious about children applying medical aid to sick people.
Okay. Do you want to give any of that further investigation?
Are they? See if I can see them, or like study and see if they're doing it aptly. Are they actually doing it, or are they just over there like, I feel better?
How close do you want to get to them and be infected, or potentially infected?
I'm good at whatever distance I'm.
Okay, so as y'all are kind of sticking to the center of the street, you're no closer than 15 feet at best. It looks like it appears, that they're doing it very well. Some of them that you see are actually almost masterful in their craft. Some of them are pretty shoddy, but it looks like they are attending to it in the proper manner.
I'd like to go up to one of the shoddy ones and help them out.
Okay, I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that works.
I don't think these are kids.
Oh, that's fine.
At your distance, they're probably kids.
I don't know how children got medical proficiency like this. That's why I think they're not kids. They may look physically like kids, but that is medical expertise no child has ever contained.
Yeah, I'm staying the heck away from everything. I pulled my mask up over my nose.
My
101.
curiosity will get the best of me. Roll a 6.
I saw it. Damn.
Can't help myself.
So you don't notice anything immediately. You are able to help if you would like to assist them with a medicine check. If you're just applying regular medicine, give me that
Yes.
check, please.
I'm rolling horribly.
The child you're helping looks at you and just kind of is confused at first at what you're doing. And is like, yes, sutures, sewing, bandage, stops blood. It starts speaking to you as if you were the child. Give me a perception check, as you're very close to him.
This is my night.
This is your night. I'm glad we worked so much on your character too.
Yes. All right, give it to me.
This kid appears very young, and he has a missing limb. Actually, his left limb is missing, and you're just astonished at how much work he's done. And you think that he may have worked on his own arm. This is a prodigal or a prodigy. So yeah, there you go. You feel like your work is not needed here.
I am out of my depth in this new land. Okay, I'm going to go right back to my friends.
Yeah. And after that, give me another perception check with advantage. Once more. Wow, it is your night.
What is this?
You realize the rest of the party is kind of moving forward now.
Let it ride. Come on.
Wish I knew what to do with this.
Pulling no punches, dude.
Yeah. Here, it's not marked very well, but this big building at the south of this central island is a giant belfry tower, and you see cloaked figures in the front, very slender, all in black. And the doctor pays them no mind and starts to head north. If anyone wants to engage with the people in black or the Delphi, let me know.
Do they look like they're rendering aid to anybody or
They look
interacting with the children?
They look sentinel in nature. They are standing guard. They are seldom moving. You see no weapons on them, but you also don't see their hands. Their arms are folded in front of them, and the robes that they're wearing drapes down from their arms so that you don't see anything inside that part of their body. And their head, they have the hood pulled down, but it also looks like they may have a black veil. It's very dark, so it's hard to confirm.
Those are creepy. Moving on.
Yeah, this is a small tavern, or it's a decent-sized tavern. This is the first one that you actually pass by that looks like one you might want to go to. The stench has not gotten better going from island to island. Some of you have been to bigger cities where there's the bad side of the city that's worse off, and then there's the upper crust that's better off and clean. You couldn't tell the difference. It looks like some of these houses should be in better condition than they are, but they are not. This area seems to have more shops and bigger mansion-like houses.
Reminds me of Markovia.
As he gets to this house right here, you do spy a bridge leading to a giant gate. It does appear that this location is probably where the Lord's Manor would reside. Whoever's in charge of this city, that looks like that would be their estate.
Fancy up there.
He gets to that house and beckons you to come and says, "This is where we live."
Okay. Do we get a cool mask like that?
Me?
You wish to join the Morbus Doctore?
No, I just want a cool mask.
Maybe. Do any of y'all want to go into the apothecaries? Oh.
Yes.
Yes, I follow.
A little more perks up.
That's 5 of you, right? There's not enough room for Nagnash to enter this place. Is that okay with Baracus?
Question is it okay for Nagnash? Baracus have very little say in where Nagnash follow. If Nagnash not want follow, Nagnash stay outside.
You did find a lot of rotten corpses along the way. You think Naganash will be perfectly fine out here? Nature check.
One moment.
Yeah, you think he'll be perfectly fine. He's eaten plenty of corpses before, so he'll be okay out here.
Yeah. Sounds fine.
Better out here away from the doctor than inside with the doctor, right?
Absolutely.
As you'll enter, you see a small person assisting with some medical-looking equipment, mostly vials and potions and whatnot, and just sticking to his work.
Is that an alchemy lab in there?
Yes, it is.
I am exploring everything.
Give me an alchemist hit check. Intelligence, por favor.
Okay, just a straight intelligence check.
Yes, if you're proficient with the alchemical kit, you can add your proficiency.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm on this shit too.
So inside of here, you see alchemical equipment, potions, some herbs, books of various natures. Some of them look highly medical in nature. Some of them look like journals. For Cutter, what you see is you recognize the equipment. The liquids inside and herbs they're using are so foreign to you. You understand, okay, this is flora, this is probably fauna, but not much else. It is very interesting to you what you see. There's a bottle of wine. You identify the bottle of wine. So there you go.
cool.
I Do you know I mentioned? Oh, there you are.
And I also have proficiency with my alchemist supplies, tools of the trade and stuff.
Awesome. You're able to kind of discern what these are actually supposed to be doing. It looks like several of these are variations of the same experiment. So it looks like they're trying to solve a particular problem with this set on the middle table. If you had a guess, it was healing or nature in its design. The area over here looks like it is a mixing table for mixing key components to be used later in more complex experiments and potions. So this is more of a base building portion. And over here, it looks like it's actually just used for cooking and eating off of. This is trying to keep the lab separate from where you die, right?
What you making here, Dr. Dude?
The Morbus Doctore are trying to find a cure.
For the sickness.
Is it
Any
a
way we can
sickness?
help?
Blessing? Curse? We are still learning.
Yeah. Things
Kid.
change.
Clarify the blessing part. I didn't quite see such a. I don't understand that part.
Oh. Well, with this, Lomar, please give me a, let's see, an Arcana check at advantage. Dang.
Oh, freaking way.
So there is one book on the shelf that is Arcana in nature. You spot it all the way here from the bed, and it is singing to you. The script on it is slightly foreign, but you're able to discern it immediately. And as you start to open the pages and read through it, you realize it's not your type of magic. It's more about infusing potions, which you can do. And you immediately learn a new spell specific with infusing potions, healing potions that have a potential to cure disease.
This is
For this,
rather interesting. I never thought about it this way.
yeah, you'll have to roll a 1d100 whenever you cast it, and
Okay.
what you roll on that chart will determine what degree of curing it will do, up to greater restoration.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, don't worry. I will write it inside of you. Don't worry. It's okay.
You notice, before he even comes up to you, the small child approaches, and you identify that he's not even a small child. He is made completely out of wood.
Are you a golem? What keeps you together? Lomar begins to look all around to seeing if there's anything connecting it.
Morbus, this one has it. My name is Simon.
Simon, nice to meet you, Simon. I'm Lomar. Did Morbus create you, or did someone else?
Looks like recently contracted.
Referring to?
Yeah.
Wait, what now? Contracted what?
We haven't even been here like a week yet, and you've already got something.
Yes, he has the weeping pox. Heightened
Weeping
senses
pox?
until death.
Huh?
Yes. Very tragic. However, once contracted, it's a spiral death fall.
Does anyone survive?
Very few.
Can I have one of those masks now?
Yes.
Is there
something
is
to
there a,
trade. Is there a cure? No, that's what we
Yes.
seek. A dreamer
Hmm.
told us strangers would come from foreign places, solving great mysteries.
And so, what are the symptoms of this weeping pox you speak of?
Heightened senses, depravity till death. Some believe it's a divine gift or curse.
I don't much care for the divine, but heightened senses. Interesting.
Yes, champions of filth seek to be infected, praying they shall come out on top. And as he's doing this, he's like sticking his face right up into yours, looking up your nose, trying to peer into your eyes through your goggles, in your ears. When you speak, he is looking inside of your mouth. Marty, you do find some leather based off of your search earlier. So give me that crafting check. See if that actually works for you. You will not be contagious for another week or two. If you get any worse, if this disease attacks you and you should fail to fight it off, it is likely you shall die within the month.
Okay.
This is disease then, yes.
Oh, well, great mystery. It acts like a disease. It acts like a curse. It acts like a blessing. One of the great mysteries of Atheris.
Can I look at it in the magic spectrum?
Please do.
What would you like for a crafting check?
If you have a crafting tool that you're proficient in, I mean, you're an artificer, so I think it's just intelligence plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Over where your languages are, you can click on the tools and then click on the Beyond 20 button next to it and make your own custom one.
Oh, it just says tools. I tried to roll. Yeah, I click on tools and that's all it gives me. Wait, choose an option. Tool. Custom tool.
I would recommend none of you get within 5 feet of him.
Can I look at Lamar and the magic spectrum now?
Yes, you may. So,
my proficiency bonus?
as you look at him in the magic spectrum, what you see is his goggles are remarkably magic. His book looks like it's an extension of his own magical powers. Wait, hold on. Is your book present right now, Lomar?
You mean the spell book?
Your spell book, yes.
I mean, it's kind of it's kind of hanging out of my pocket a little bit.
So you see an extension of Lomar extending out of his pocket. Kind of looks like a book, from what you can see. He himself is radiating magic, but you don't see anything nefarious immediately. So it doesn't look like it's directly magical, or if it is, it's not fully active.
Don't see anything in the magical spectrum. Just looks like his innate magic.
The small childlike construct snaps his head around, almost a full 180 at you as you say magical spectrum. And it's almost like he's noticing you for the first time. And the look of shock and horror, and then anger on his face. Were you the one who put me here?
I did not. I'm just a fairy.
Yes, fairy, fae. Your kind did this. You put us here. You make our lives miserable. And for what? To laugh? To steal the humans you replace us with?
Well, I haven't done that in like a long time, but I've never done it in this world, and I don't usually put wooden ones. They're usually like little changeling children. They're really cool looking, but we bring them back eventually. It's not our fault, like time goes like 100 years in the time of a year in our plane. Like, we put them back. We're just borrowing them.
She does what now?
What was that?
Did you take what from where? The 100 years of what?
So this was all back when I was living in the book. Like, apparently, like it was just a pastime. We'd go get a baby to play with because they're cute, and we keep them with us for like an hour, and then we put them back. But then like all their parents and stuff would be gone, and like 100 years would have passed in the mortal realm. So but people took them. It's not like we left them to die or anything.
The small wooden construct has grinded down the fingers and palms of his hand, so that sawdust is dripping on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what you are. I've never seen one of you before. You're not from my book.
He
Hey, Gomush.
was that
I get the already looks like, oh my god, I'm fucking his name. Brachus. Fuck it, I was talking about your god. Hey, Brachus.
Yeah, yes.
I feel like we're the two normal people here.
I mean, even by Grumman standards, that story was pretty messed up.
Like real, like did you take children? Like I know you've taken like men and stuff and elves, but like kids. Did you mess with kids?
No, I mean, what do you? I don't like what you're insinuating. No, we
I'm
just.
not trying to say, hey, listen, I've learned a new fact about this party just now, and now I need to start checking. Okay, that's what I've learned. I can't assume nothing.
Look, we don't have a whole lot of time probably to explain the various idiosyncrasies. I don't know what that word is, but Grumps tells me that's the appropriate word. Idiosyncrasies, cultural exchange. But I just murder people.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than trying to raise other weird demon fae wood baby. I don't understand what's going on either.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I wanted to check in with you. I'm glad you're on this side of things.
Right, it's way easier just to kill people in combat. I don't understand. In the face of battle, your option is enslave or murder, and in most cases, it's just slavery. It's just it's extra work. So murder. Go just cut to the chase. Sorry, I hope everyone's on the same page. It's just easier that way. It's got real awkward and quiet. I just want to make sure we're all still friends.
Take
I
contract.
agree.
Complete contract.
Like, it was never something that was like my idea. I didn't like go and be like, I need a little friend, and like go and get one. It was always someone
moving.
else. I just went along.
Yep. I would backpedal from taking children too. Listen, we all got to do what we got to do to survive. I would say no judgment, but heavy judgment, but no implications based on that judgment. Just mad respect and lots of distance.
You notice that Baracus is just like keeping one eye on the staircase, and he hasn't really entered into the main room.
Yeah.
He's a little uncomfortable with everything that's going on here, so he's just kind of like planning his escape.
I keep
My man,
putting
they were
myself
just
between the
mortals. We were
doctor.
just messing with them.
What you hear is everyone's passive perception is able to hear this. The small child, named Simon, walks past, still clenching his fist, creating sawdust, and speaks to the plague doctor. Sayo, the dreamer may have said these are the ones. Keep them away from me. And the plague doctor nods. Well, I do not think you will be welcome to stay in our home tonight. I suggest you find lodgings elsewhere. There are a few taverns, some near the docks, if you like more rough crowds. Others, it is getting late. Beware the night. I suggest you find a safe place soon.
Okie dokie.
Would you like me to lead you to one?
I was just about to ask if you have a suggestion that might help. You know, being from the Dreamers thing, we have no idea at all.
So, he nods and allows himself to leave and go with you. The small child does not look back at you again.
Wait, can I have one of the masks before we leave? I want one. They look really cool.
The plague doctor looks at you and says, the ones we have that might fit you. And he looks back at Simon. I do not believe he would give.
I didn't even bring him here. That was some other fairy.
So with that, he leads you out. I will take you by each tavern towards the docks. The first one you find that suits you, you can make it your home. With that, time has not really passed that much, but it is much darker now. The twilight has faded, and, well, y'all are in the dark. He is now holding a lantern to provide light and leads you down this path. You do see some of the small people out and about tending to medical aids. And every now and then, you'll see another Morbus Doctore attending.
There's lots of changelings here. Where are these fairies that keep bringing them? I'm gonna look for them.
There are no changelings here.
Okay, call them what you want.
The Morbus Sanctorum look like they're helping the people or extracting samples from the people.
Yes.
Moving on.
So some of the people that are being treated actually appear to be elevating in spirit. Some of them appear very happy. So it looks like some of them are even potentially giving some medication that makes you feel better or alleviates pain. So this first one is actually a nicer one. It is called the Glutton. You do see graffiti on the outside of it, shaming it for being so heretical and against good taste. It doesn't seem like there's a very rowdy bunch in there. And it doesn't look like there's that many patrons inside from the outside. But who knows? Maybe on the inside it's different.
You know, given the company, a lower profile might be better.
Very well.
What do y'all think? Just getting a feel.
You want to go with the first inn we come to? There might be a better one. Who knows?
Unless you are worried about some seraph seeking your fealty, There may be no cause. Unless
Why would a
maybe
sheriff be looking for us?
Serif.
What's a serif?
What's a
What are we talking about? Like little bits on the ends of letters?
is that like your accent or
He means angel.
Thank you. One of you is not a complete rube.
Well, why he not just say that then? Why he have to be all fancy pants?
so?
Some people like it.
I heard gods were dead here, but the angels are alive.
Oh, yes.
So are demons. We saw one, remember?
We saw a.
Yes, you did last session.
Yes, we did. Okay, yeah. Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah. Artie remembers that thing completely immediately. The horror it brought to the ruins he tried to break up on the circle.
I glanced over that part. Wanted to forget it.
So does Artie. Artie's upset about his oversight still.
As you pass the belfry again, those cloaked figures are all still there, all still sentinel. It doesn't look like they've moved an inch.
Feel
There.
creepy. What are those guys about, Mr. Doctor?
Oh, then I don't think you wish to mess with them. They're with the cult of the Black Lady. They
What's
claim
the
to worship beauty in this lost world. Dark, demanding, and thirsty beauty. Or so they say.
seems sus?
So they do that by standing there.
That is what their beauty requires. So as you go ahead.
I've played it too much to stand that still. I think I might have to pass.
As you're about to cross this bridge, you notice that there actually is someone walking about, and another person who looks like a knight, but stinky and almost unwashed. It looks like he's very filthy. And he hails the plague doctor, Morbus Doctori, as y'all are about to cross. Y'all wish to engage or move on without?
He's stinky.
Everything here is dead or dying or infected to some level, so I don't want to find out that we've offended this guy because somebody else. Less interaction.
You cut out.
Can I say it
Less
again?
interaction. The less interactions we have, I think, the better. Given, I'm not sure who else has a offhanded hobby like taking children.
I never did that for myself. And I didn't do it in this world. It was just a book.
As you have your
I've heard some
side
gnomes argue
conversation, as you have your side conversation, the Morbus Doctori speaks with we'll call him a knight, and the knight carries on, looking at each of you interestedly, but moving in this direction.
What's that guy about?
He is a champion of filth. They request our knowledge sometimes. They pay for it.
What do
So
they do?
Yeah. What he do? Is that something like shaman of Urtress, god of filth in Orcish pantheon?
No,
Disease, decay, all that stuff. Death.
They seek to be infected. He has been unlucky in his endeavors. He has even attempted copulation and still did not contract.
Hmm.
Okay.
Have you studied
say-
him?
wait,
Have you
hold on.
gotten his blood? He might be useful.
Yes. Proved fruitless, though. As y'all start crossing over this bridge, there are some other vagrants who are out and about, most of them propped up against the walls sleeping. A long and multi-tentacled creature ascends from the water and starts attacking those people. Does the party wish to engage or carry on? None
What
of you
is
are
that
greatly impacted immediately.
How come Knight not capitulate now?
Ask the
That
doctor,
was
what is
word,
that
right?
thing?
Uh,
Can it just like strike once and then go back in, or is it like
no, it
constantly?
is actively attacking, and it looks like it's pulling multiple people inside the water, feeding and feasting. And it looks like it might have either more tentacles underwater, or there are smaller creatures with it that are enjoying the leftovers.
I'll get off to the side of the bridge first.
Here, I'll move y'all to the map just in case y'all want to see what's going on.
Does the doctor respond when I yell, what is that thing?
He says, no idea.
Does he say this calmly, or
Yes,
is he concerned?
he is not concerned whatsoever, and he's ready to move on.
It's happened before.
Yeah, he's already over there, and I think I'm seeing Lobo, who is slightly behind the rest of the party. There you go.
Yep.
And let's get this guy.
I cannot click my character.
Me neither.
That's because y'all are on the wrong layer.
I got nothing but layers like Shrek, bro.
There you go. So that thing.
What is it?
Give me an Arcana check.
That looked terrifying. Did the Knight try to capitulate with it? Create terrible offspring.
So this creature, as far as you can tell, is like, you think it might be one of those multi-eyed creatures. You're trying to remember the name of them, but I mean they're basically like a fairy tale, and from another story in another world you've never actually been to. So something about gazers or grazers, something like that.
Ooh, me know this one. Me know
Go.
this one.
Go for
And it's gone.
it.
Perfect.
Yeah, so these beasts or beast, you're not really sure if these are separate entities or not, are feasting on at least 4 people already in the ground or the water.
Hey, bull guy, can you shoot that thing? I don't want to get eaten again. I've been eaten before. I don't like getting eaten. It's one of my things I don't like to do. So can you shoot it in the face, the eye? It's got lots of eyes. You could shoot like all of them.
As you say that, at least one of them is now dead. And it is moving closer. Will the party be engaging or moving on?
I'm just standing up by the doctor waiting.
Nixie hit it with something.
No, bull guy, come back. Other bull guy, are you gonna hit it? Or magic eyes? Cause
I believe if we do, or is this a contract? I shoot, you pay.
I got like
Listen,
7 gold.
Roll initiative. Love you guys.
Rolls.
Gosh.
I didn't go through. Oh crap.
I mean, if one of those tentacle things comes over here, I'm gonna fight it, but I'm not gonna go, like, over there.
Something about no valid token.
Oh, you have to have your token selected. I don't know if you do or not.
Do you have Baraka's clicked on?
Well, let me give it one more shot.
Okay.
I suggest you hit it with your best shot.
Nice, there you go.
Hey, DM.
Yes, sir.
Mine should be 9. My first roll, I never took them selected though.
Okay.
Just trying to keep myself honest.
Yeah. My initial roll was a 6, so we can amend that as well.
Okay. It looks like everyone's initiative got an extra 2. Is that right? Let's see. Cutter had 23 and it's showing a 25. Wait, 23. You have 2 cutters.
I just rolled once.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just see me on there once for the 23.
Yeah, maybe you didn't clear yours first or something, because we only see one.
Okay. You are right. That's weird. Okay. Looks like we are ready to go. So while you were discussing what to do and why to do it, Nixie, you get some loving touches by this cold razor, and then we'll go to the top of finish. So, multi-attack.
He said without flinching.
Does a 24, 18, 27 hit you?
Yeah.
I believe all 3 do. For 21, 21, and 19 damage.
And that's just regular, like, bludgeoning damage.
That's slashing damage.
Still, regular slashing damage.
Yep. And then he looks at you in a horrifying manner. And with that, after he slaps you silly, he spins you around. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah.
What? Wow. Okay, you are frightened of this creature. You want nothing to do with this. Everyone else in your party really wanted to go away. You really want to go away now.
I take half. Oh no, I don't. I'm not raging. Dang it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I already wanted to.
You are paralyzed with fear. You are incapable of moving.
What? I can't run away?
You are paralyzed with fear.
That doesn't make sense.
You have the condition paralyzed.
Yeah.
With that, top of initiative. Cutter.
Alright, I see the flappy thing get grabbed.
And you, not only that, but you see the fairy, as she is paralyzed with fear, her wings stop flapping. She is on the ground.
Oh, I should. Yeah, okay, here we go.
You do land on your feet, though. You're not proper.
Two of those edit. Use my bonus action for Hunter's Mark, so. And add 11 and 7 to the damage as well.
Correct.
And that's my turn.
Okay. You blast at it with all your might. This thing's still looking good. You may have knocked off one of its tentacles. It looks like you jacked it up enough with your arrow, so it's not working anymore. Lomar, you have seen the small fairy drop to the ground. Cutter's already taking action. There's dead bodies, and this thing's really looking like it wants to kill you. Please tell me what you want to do with advantage.
Wait, should it be me or should it be someone else? Because again, I should be 6, and well, my initiative should be 6.
Oh, my apologies.
That's okay.
Should have made you roll with advantage, actually. So, what was
Okay.
your second roll was 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That
it
works.
wasn't. I know I did that right. So, yeah, you're feeling really good. Like, this guy is a chump. This guy is so beneath you. You want to harvest its organs and use it for magical purposes. What are you doing?
All right, then just to start off, I'm going to look right at it and ring the dollar spell.
Oh, wow.
Let's see, roll.
We will attempt a wisdom saving throw. And makes it.
Of course it does. Maybe you're just a little bit better than I thought, but never mind. I shall figure this out.
Alright, what are you doing now after seeing all you've seen? Baracus, you're on deck.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Why is
Right
Baracus
there.
going next with a 6?
And that's it.
Sorry.
No, good call. Because there's 2 Baracus.
All right, I just moved
There
a
we
little
go.
bit just to kind of get into a different position, but that's it.
As you move away from him, you realize his reach is actually longer than you anticipated.
Oh, okay.
We just deleted the only Baracus that we saw.
I don't see Baracus on initiative at all anymore.
Yeah, it looks like it got removed. I only oversaw the one. I changed it from an 18 to
Oh.
a 6 because of the first roll was a 6.
Okay, I see you if you trust me.
I trust you.
Thank you. I'll call it out. Does a 14 hit Lomar? It does.
It does. I'm going to reaction shield though.
Okay, and it fails. Well done. With that,
Because
Artie.
I did not cast magic missile. I mean, sorry, I did not cast mage armor.
No, you did not. Artie, your turn. What are you doing?
Already looks at the thing. Is it still in the water?
Yes, it is still in the water, but it is pulling itself onto the road.
I want to hit that wet thing that's still in the water with lightning.
Oh, please do.
I'm gonna do that.
Might sanitize the water too.
So
Fails.
Artie takes his 2 gauntlets and he smacks them together. He starts pulling them apart, and there's this arc of lightning that starts going between them. And he goes, and he lets go, and it's straight at it.
Okay, so this will do double damage. So, would you mind rolling me an additional 86? Very nice. Does that resolve your share?
And 5, 10. Anything goes behind the house.
Okay. I'm so concerned about Nixie dying right now. So this guy's going to finish up eating the little minion and succeeds. Nixie, it is your turn again. Please give me another wisdom saving throw, and please make it.
I'm gonna use inspiration. That's not what I wanted. Really, really bad luck there. Yeah. If anyone wants to like grab me and throw me, that'd be great. But I'm gonna sit on the floor in the fetal position, being unappetizingly small.
Mhm. Especially since any attacks against you will be an immediate crit. So these little guys got to move to get out of the way. So
Wait, can we use one of those destiny points? Did you ever roll them?
oh, we did not. Thank you for reminding me on that. It's a good time to revisit that. Good little break. Maybe you won't die after all. So with that, everyone, please give me your 1d12s.
Now
Good
I get
job,
lucky.
Nixie. So y'all gave me 5 DM points, and y'all have 2 player points. Nixie, it is still your turn. You have 2 player points. So you could do success at a cost, potentially.
Are you guys okay with me using a destiny point not to die?
For it.
Seem reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, do.
Can I not die, please?
All right. Yeah, if you wish to succeed,
Hi, buddy.
it'll cost you 2. If you want to roll again, I'll let you only earn 1.
I want to use 2 because my rerolls are really bad.
Okay. If you do this, you have no further action or bonus, but you will have your movement speed.
Okay, I'm a yeet.
Yeet.
Okay. So you will incur opportunity attack,
Yeah, he's got a long reach.
but he already burnt his reaction on Lomar, so you're fine. Fake out.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And this little guy's trying to climb up that bridge. He is not as big or fast as the other one. It looks like these are separate creatures. Yep. And he is trying to climb up right now. Baracus Bone Snapper. It's your turn.
Creature look like it's coming ashore. It can do that. Yes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay, me charge it.
Please do. Yes. If you get within 5 feet of it, you're able to hack away.
Excellent. Baracus charge in. You stay put. Stay water. And me swing on it. Try to cast Booming Blade.
Oh, please do.
You took your hood down.
Do me hit.
17 hits.
Excellent. Me roll damage.
Nice.
Okay. Then me make secondary attack. Whoops. Me assume it automatically land, but let me go ahead and check that. Big oof.
All right. Are we doing the critical fail, Tim?
Me assume so.
I say
All right.
yes.
Do you have inspiration that you wanna whip back?
Me sure do. You roll with advantage.
You can use your inspiration to reroll. Yes.
Fantastic.
Got this chart out and everything.
Do the monsters all?
Much better.
The
Nice.
enemies also have critical fails.
Yes.
Good. Then yes.
If it's good for the player, it's good for the baddies, and vice versa.
Yes.
Goose and gander.
And default has been established as two-handed, unless otherwise stated.
Correct. So an additional 15 points of slashing damage.
Correct.
Nice. You cleave off one of his tentacles. It is raging mad right now. At first, it seemed more like a natural type of animal where it was just eating small prey. It's doing what nature do. Now it is angry, and it seems more sentient in nature in that it is striving and wanting to hate you and eat you.
Yes, let the hate flow through you. Me bark at it, pointing with one hand at its many eyes. Me kind of go from one to the other, not sure which one to point at, but me go, you, not move no more. You hear me?
Ooh. So the smart little one goes up, finally makes its way up, one of them, and attacks Lovar for 11 points of damage.
It hit?
Yeah, it hit 13.
No, I got shield on.
Shield's a reaction and only lasts for the attack, or is it?
No, it lasts until the next turn.
Ah,
Yeah,
you punk.
Nice try,
You
dude.
using your spells correctly and me not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Well done.
Thank you.
So it attacks you, and it looks like it's going to hit you, and it just bounces off the shield. You were feeling really good, by the way. That
Very nice.
top of a niche. Cutter, what are you doing?
Orc looks like he can take punishment. Squishy looks squishy, so that little dude gets an arrow.
Make it so. Do you have advantage?
If I don't move for the turn, I can give myself advantage on a range attack.
All right, just verifying. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Cutter.
And add the 3 plus 2 to the 13 plus 20.
Roger.
Assuming an 18 hits.
You hit this thing, and it kind of absorbs the impact of the arrow and kind of sloshes it off. It looks like it has kind of like a carapace. It's not fully fleshy in this form. But you did do some damage. Any movement?
Nope, can't.
Roger. Lomar, your turn.
Lomar. Let's see. Nothing really works out too well. I'm seeing that I'm starting to be a bit surrounded, or not quite, but almost there. So to be now safer, I'm going to burn another spell slot and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah, by the way, these little things are about 6 feet tall, or long, 6 feet long.
Okay, yeah, I'm being surrounded. Yes, Mage Armor. Hit the button. There we go.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to try moving. Yeah, pretty much as far as I can get to. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be it for me.
Okay, so that'll put your AC at 13 plus 2 is...
Yeah, just 15.
Roger. Thank you. So you will eat the opportunity attack?
I will.
Well, if they hit you. 18 hits.
Damn. Are they both getting opportunity attacks or just one?
Just one. Only one of them was close enough to you. It looks like these ones don't have quite the range that Big Daddy does.
All right.
Artie, your turn. What are you doing?
Wait. How much is the damage?
How much was the damage? 7.
7, okay. All right, where's my... All right.
Oh, apologies. That was in whisper mode.
That's okay.
Okay. that's not the right thing. 5, 10, 15. Oh. That's not what I meant to do, but now that I did, I'm going to stick to it. And I'm going to shoot firebolt at. Sorry, bringing it up. This one. So that black piece of ink comes up again on top of my shoulder, and you hear, oh, and
It sneezes a little firebolt.
oh, shh.
Do you have inspiration you would like to use, or do I get
I'm
this
definitely,
fun
yeah,
shot?
no. We got that earlier, so I'm going to use that.
Okay.
We'll burn it now.
Okay, so that time it was a 20. 20 hits. So hits it, and it seems to steam up as there's water all over it, and steam goes up into the air. Yeah, it's still standing. Looks a little worse for wear, and not really happy with you. But all you can see is the little beaky part sticking out of the carapace as it's going to probably start crawling towards y'all. Zoom. Up. This guy is actually going to be able to get within 5 feet of Baracus and get flanking. There we go. I believe both of those will hit. This little larva is pecking at you with this bird-like beak. It's not really able to do much damage to your armor, but it is bluntly going through there and just messing you up.
What was the AC that it hit?
18 and 19.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. I would have had a reaction. I didn't know you were saying that it was attacking me.
Okay, yes. So reaction. Go for it.
Yeah, shield.
Okay. Ah, nice. Neither of those will hit. And end of its turn. Barry, you're up. You can move. You're fully capable. You still don't like it. You think every single one of those tentacles aren't just beaks, but maybe inside of them there are also eyes, and they're all wanting to look at you and peer into your soul. The eldritch horror is still alive. What do you do?
I rage, of course.
Let's roll me that chart.
I got to 3.
Is that the flump?
An intangible spirit, which looks like a
Yep.
flump or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage until your rage ends. You can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. Right. Okay. I put the flump
Then 30 feet you could see.
right there.
Okay.
And then I go and attack. Do I have an advantage since it's flanked now?
Yes.
Okay. First attack is a 24.
24 will hit.
Second attack is a 17.
Oh, way too tall.
Just the right size.
There we go.
Yeah. So 30 slashing damage.
Slash damage. Do.
Oh, it's a pixie, not a flump. What is that thing?
That's a flump.
I know it's a flump.
All that effort.
I always pick pixie. You should know that.
Okay. Do. There we go. Spirit Pixie is about to explode, so let's just see saving throw for their dexterity save.
I'm not sure. It just says dex saving throw. The effect requires a saving throw. The DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your con modifier. So, yeah.
They both fail. So what was the damage? Well, we're rolling the damage. It's not going to kill them, so moving on. Fighting.
Did I get dropped off?
You did Firebolt.
Yeah, the initiative. I don't see Artie or Baracus.
I got Artie at 21. I got Baracus at 6.
Okay, cool.
Did Baragas not get to go after me?
No, because the next larva's initiative is 10.
Oh, I thought it exploded at the end of the turn. No. I'm talking about the explosion.
Yeah, I need the damage and I'm adding it, so.
Really?
So it's 10 too. I'm just moving it over there for now. You get to set it at each one of your turns. This little guy hits you, only gets 1 hit off you, and does 13 damage, unless you can mitigate.
I get half damage now that I'm raging.
Okay. So that would only be 7.
6.
6. There you go. And Bruckus, Bone Snapper. You're surrounded. Would you like to dedicate your focus to either the big guy or the little guy to avoid one of them having advantage from flanking?
Yes, big one always scariest. Me have learned that size always matter.
With that, what do you do?
Me once again point at it menacingly because clearly it very intimidated, did not move any further forward. So me continue with current tact. Me scream at it and say, "You not move no further!" And me strike it with my axe, booming blade. Okay, initial damage from weapon is that many, 13, and then additional booming blade damage, because last time we only do booming blade, we forget regular damage. Oh, okay, and you take the first number. I give 2 numbers. Secondary damage listed only happen if he moved 5 feet. Oh, okay. And then me take bonus action to attack again.
Yes, please. Serpent Strike.
Oh, no, just not Serpent Strike. This special class ability, Normal Strike.
Oh, okay. 14 will not hit.
Okay, me not hit.
Yep. And I was wrong. I did screw up initiative. I dropped the big guy. He's going to go now. He does not have advantage because you are focusing on him, and that's how we're doing flanking here. But he does have 3 attacks, and then a 4th ability.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay,
Thank goodness crits not affect me.
that is correct, because you have adamantine armor, correct?
That is correct, sir.
Damn, suckers. That's how we say it.
Alright.
15 will not hit, and 12 will not hit. However,
Yay! There was much rejoicing.
there was. Now I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. He is staring at you with his one eye, gazing into your soul. From the cuts that you've given him, there's blood dripping down from the orifice, reminding you of your god. This creature is very different from your god, but it does only have one eye. Please give me your wisdom saving throw, Baracus Snapper.
Okay. As reaction, when me forced to take wisdom saving throw, me use mental barrier to block out seeing eye of creature. Grumsh eye much stronger. You not intimidate me. Me get advantage.
I believe you already used your reaction for shield.
Previous turn. This new turn.
Okay, I'm gonna let go. We'll look it up
Oh.
later.
Okay.
I'm accepting that as the rules for the rest of the session.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, wisdom throw with advantage.
Correct. Nice, you made it.
If you right click on the roll, you can determine whether it's with advantage or not.
This good. Me too. Next time.
Got it. Your turn. You notice that these larvae are moving at maximum speed for them, but they're not really fast. What are you doing?
This is why we always get the drop. Never surprised. Move up there and do. How does this work?
Gonna need it to hit.
Sorry.
Sorry?
So that's the if it hits green flame big damage.
In case anyone is worried, yes, we are still very much in the grace period for the whole 5-second thing. We're also still figuring out these mechanics and troubleshooting. So hopefully next combat we'll have most of the stuff ironed out.
Does that 14 hit?
14 against the larva will hit.
Okay, let me adjust what I'm rolling then. And that is my turn after adding all of that together.
Including the green flame blade?
Correct. So I get the rapier damage and then the additional 2d8 from the green flame blade. And then that guy right there gets 2d8 as well because it jumps.
Roger. So this one, you actually are able to do a deft stab with it, rapier, scimitar, and as you're finished slashing this thing open, you crack the carapace, flames cooking the inside of the larva as it falls down dead. Does this complete your turn?
Now it does.
All right. So you moved away. With that, let's see, opportunity attack for the Coral Razor. 0.3 will hit. 28 slashing damage. Lomar, it is your turn. You're still feeling really good. You can see all these guys. You're not really sure why they're all still alive. They're so beneath you.
Oh, this false sense of hope. Yes, I will take this time to, let's see, the one that is above or to the north of Nyx. How damaged does it appear from my perspective?
How's Nixie look from there?
No, the one that is like north of Nyx. Like,
Oh.
does it appear?
It appears to be around the corner. If you poke your head around the corner,
Yeah, good point.
it's long and lengthy and carabacey and has a nice beak. It looks like a really fine specimen. You think you could probably train to be a pet if you were the person to keep a pet. Like, it doesn't look abandoned or hurt much at all.
I do enjoy familiars though, but yeah, it doesn't look hurt.
It does have a little bit of steam coming off of it from the green flame blades burning the excess water and moisture off of its body.
Got you. All right, I will take this time to look right at it and try to pierce into its mind a little bit.
Okay. It needs to get a wisdom saving throw, let me know.
It needs to give me an intelligence saving throw.
I mean, it'll try. It really will.
That is definitely a fail. So, yeah, it takes the damage, and the next saving throw before the end of my turn, it will take 1d4 less from its roll.
Okay.
And I do that, and then kind of back up again, because I am not trying to stay in the front.
Yeah. What was mine's sliver? So it looks hurt, and you can't really tell if it's the water in the carapace, but it looks like it might be crying. Artie, your turn. What are you doing?
It has feelings.
There's a larva crying, a larva dying, a Baracus burning things and getting hurt, and a Nixie that's really beat up right now.
I think the shooting back up might be a good idea here. Not stand up and get beat up. Just call in it. And Arturo pops up and does what he do.
17 hits the larva. It is still up.
Okay. After that call, as Artie's turn, and he looks behind, and he sees the looks up.
Okay. With that, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Nixie, you're up. You were really bruised and battered. It's been a long time since you've been this hurt in combat. There's a dead creature next to you. There's a weeping creature next to you as well. The eye is still ever present. You're raging, and you've got some magical ethereal pixie bombs you can drop. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna drop a pixie bomb, like, right on top of this guy. And then I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay. A 14 will hit.
And then I will attack it again.
It calls out in pain. And almost like a siren's wail as you hit it. Second hit lands.
And I'll use a charge on my axe to make it bleed. Not what I meant to do. I was trying to show you what it says.
That's fine. It does bleeding damage over time, right?
Yeah.
What do
Each at the end of each of its turns, the target must make a DC 13 con saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 necrotic damage.
It's at the end of its turn, correct?
Yes.
Alright, 21 will hit you for 9 slashing, so half damage is 4.
Wait, I didn't even finish my turn.
Oh, okay. Apologies. Carry on.
Okay. So I use that charge, and then I'm gonna have. And then at the end of my turn, the pixie will explode.
It fails the dexterity saving throw. Please give me the damage.
Okay.
Okay, it is still up. I'm going to go with the previous roll, so the 21 does hit with the half damage is 4 from the little larva biting at you. Something I do, which is really funny because you're probably flying decently above it, but it's also 6 feet tall, so it's rearing up and swiping at you. Second one misses, and I believe it needs to make a saving throw, correct? For the bleed?
Yes.
Okay.
DC 13.
And it was con.
Yes.
9 fails. Please roll that damage.
Okay. Nice.
It is still up. Baraka's Bone Snapper. This thing tried staring at you and make a mockery of your god. How do you feel? What are you doing?
He tried to make mockery of my god with his eye.
That is an interpretation of him staring you down, trying to intimidate you with his unnatural presence.
Oh, okay, me understand. Me laugh in face of pitiful mockery. Me have one eye. When you lose one, you compensate. My one eye is unblinking like that of Grumsh. He cannot faze me.
Awesome. All right, your action. What are you doing?
Okay. Me continue holding him in position. You go away. You not move forward. And me again. Attack with booming blade. I'm not getting advantage on this, right? The pixie thing that was there, the pixie bomb.
Yeah,
that
it
doesn't.
explodes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. First attack, it hit. Me roll regular damage and then spell damage.
Okay.
Okay. And of spell damage, only first part is guaranteed, second part conditional.
All right.
Okay, then we roll second attack. Oh no, me out of inspiration.
Okay. This has been a night, right?
Yes, it has been.
This most unfortunate. What happened?
Okay, maybe first in is best in.
We can give initiative, right? Or inspiration, right?
Someone a bard, give me reroll or something like that.
So you can only give another player your inspiration if they do something RP worthy outside of combat.
Okay.
It has to be prior to them needing that. I mean, you can give him inspiration. He cannot use it for this role.
Right.
So,
That a shame. Me really enjoyed speech about Grumsh and all that good stuff. Inspiration would have been really handy. Oh. Okay, me accept consequences. What happened now?
Okay, so that was a weapon attack. I'll let you do it. Please give me a 1d100.
Oh boy, here we go. High, good or bad?
All right, 97. You lose your footing while attacking and fall head first. What this actually does, you fall prone. Please roll me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. So
Okay, here we go. Con save.
nice. You do not knock yourself out and fall prone and lay unconscious for 1 minute.
Okay, and with remaining movement, me can stand up.
Correct. You will take 8 points of damage. So you do fall and knock yourself pretty good, but yeah, you're able to stand right back up.
Okay, most
However-
embarrassing, but me have recovered.
Remember how we're doing the pick up from prone?
Oh boy, here we go. Me still have reaction. That's the one upshot.
Yep. All right. So rising from the throw. Are you going to give me your athletics check or to get up or acrobatics? So you're going to try to.
Oh,
do that
definitely,
quickly?
definitely athletics.
So give me that athletics check. Nice. So here comes the hurt. The whoppity whoppity.
When you
It's
say
the
womp,
whappity
what
whappity.
you mean womp?
Normally it's a whappity whappity, but this thing's huge, so I'm pretty sure it'd make a womp sound.
Is it gonna hit me? Because if it try,
Good try.
It tries to whompity womp.
Wompy womp.
Yep. And so there you go.
me
You're good.
narrowly escape danger with Eye of
Yeah.
Grumps watching over me.
No joke. All right, with that, it's the guy's turn. So many windows open now. Here we go. His multi-attack against Bone Snapper. You ready?
Oh no!
Phew.
If I'm reading that right, that's a 12, 16, and 13, so that's a major embarrassment, period.
This is phenomenal.
No joke. Mr. Artie. Its gaze is now on you. You feel a disconnect from Arturo. You feel like you may not be able to do any tinkering ever again. You look down at your hands. Instead of hands, you see tentacles, but not the prehensile kind that are actually useful. They're very rigid. Please give me a wisdom saving throw. Also, I hope you're still hearing that. Oh, no.
There's the hoping.
Artie.
Artie.
Oh, here he is.
Hey.
We're gonna try to talk. I got garbled.
Oh, no.
Are you there?
Type if you can hear us.
He is reconnecting. He can hear us, though. So we'll not make fun of him explicitly.
Yet.
Implicitly is loud, I assume. He is using his flash of genius, and he is rolling. Oof. Yeah, there's a reason he's not speaking right now. He is frozen in horror.
Okay.
Does he have a inspiration point, maybe? Oh, no.
You're back, Artie.
Okay, but I'm not talking. Ah!
Yep, you are paralyzed with fear. That's the end of that guy's turn. Larva's gonna larva. That bone snapper. Yay! One of them actually hits him.
Maybe.
17 doesn't hit.
Be
Oh, yeah, he's got advantage. Gotcha.
Yep, and multi attack. Good times. So that he is done with his little larva turn. Counter Senor. Bone Snapper's getting surrounded. Artie screams out. He's staring down at his hands. Your guys are starting to look pretty bad. How you? What you doing? How you feeling?
How bad does Baracus look?
How does what look? Ruckus?
Yeah, how bad does he look?
I mean, he looks like a warrior. Like he still looks like he's doing pretty good. But you've also seen some of the blows that giant thing can land, and it could get serious in no time at all.
Let's do this. Move in there.
Okay. Be able to do so deftly. This one between you and Brockus has some damage on it already.
Yeah, that's the one that's getting smacked with all of this.
Nice.
My macro didn't work.
Oh, so it dies from your first attack.
Okay. Then that one dies, and big dude gets the green flame blade damage.
Correct, and so is this guy, because they're both 5 feet.
No, it's only one target.
Okay.
So I choose the big guy for that, and then the second one, and that goes to that guy. So
Scimitar hits.
Yeah, the scimitar plus the additional 6 damage.
All right. Double check something real quick.
I will take that opportunity attack. I moved it there and be done.
Okay.
Oops, there, sorry.
It seizes and it's still standing up. Pretty close. Senor Lomar, it is your turn.
Thank you. Excuse me. All right, so I am going to turn to the plague doctor and ask, are you able to assist us in any way?
Oh, I'm sorry. He is like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's further away. I apologize. He's kind of staring back at you. You see exactly where he is. Your vision is spot on right now, and he's just kind of like looking and waiting, and he's not being super impatient. He's just waiting. Like, okay, anytime now. I'm here to show you to a tavern.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help us out in this, so we can move this along?
Kill it. Or leave it.
It appears my companions don't believe in the leaving it policy, so I guess I'll continue to help. All right, I look at the... Let's see... Screams more. So I'm going to... I don't know how to select this. The southernmost one. All right, and I'm going to... Let's see... Roll...
What kind of attack is it?
The Dolorous Bell.
Okay. Apologies. No, it's not supposed to happen.
So that dude gets opportunity attack against me.
Bill, wisdom saving throw. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
How do you do the select the ring thing?
Select anything.
Oh, you
No,
just click and hold.
There we go.
Yeah.
I haven't used Roll20 in so long. Gosh, thank you. All right, but yes, I'm casting the bell or ringing the bell.
How the turntables.
Oh, the turntables, yes.
Oh, as you're
Next city.
sorry, real quick. As Cutter was leaving, the creature snipped at him, and Cutter was able to use that to, if he wishes to, use his reaction to opportunity attack the guy he's running away from.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 14.
It's alive or dead?
I saw it.
Okay. Then yeah, I ring dollar spell against it.
Okay. With that, Lomar, are you done?
I am done because I ain't moving.
Artie, neither are you right now.
Sorry. Hi.
Please give me another wisdom saving throw.
Artie's going to see if he feels like a genius right now. I just had to start. Do it again. Ah.
Nice. Yeah, with that, you're able to shake it off. It was your action to shake it off, though. What are you doing now? Your hands are back, by the way.
Okay. Should how does the beast? How does it? Everything look come out? My yell coma.
Everything kind of looks the same as before.
Monster doesn't look any deader.
Monster looks really close to dead. Like its eye prior, like you remember seeing whites in that giant eyeball of his. Now it's just pure red, bloodied, dripping down, multiple tentacles lopped off.
I'm going to run up here, and put myself between whatever fuck thing this is and my buddy. All right, let's finish this.
Please do. And
That
with
ends
that,
my turn.
yep, it does. Nixie, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna still wail on this one that's right in front of me. And I'm gonna put the blow fairy on this guy's head again.
She's not coming through her mic.
Fly through. They can't hear you.
Sorry, I didn't press the button. Does a 15 hit it?
15 hits it. Please do that beautiful damage. Oh,
Then I hit it again.
yes, you do. And drop it.
Okay. I'm supposed to get an extra roll, but I don't think it matters. Unless there's cleave through and I can attack the big guy too.
He's not close enough. He has to be within his swiping range.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go help flank the big guy then.
He will make his wisdom saving throw. Or no, dexterity saving.
Yes, Dex.
And fail. Rolling that beautiful damage. Magic number. Ding, 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 ding. So after you get there, your facsimile pixie explodes with magical greenish hues, and this thing drops dead, slinking somewhat back into the waters, but there's enough of it still clambered up onto this wall that it is accessible. We are not out of combat yet.
That's what you get for trying to eat me, bugger.
This little larva guy, being a larva guy, is going to attack Artie. Do either of those hit? Nope. There you go. 23 AC.
That's the, and when you see them go to snap, you actually see and block one of the bites come up. He wasn't paying attention to.
Nice. Rocket's Bone Snapper. You were taking the brunt of the battle and fighting, and then you saw this little glowing version of Nixie explode, and it died. There's a not glowing version of Nixie still very much alive, near floating. The big baddie is dead. You look around, there are 3 larvae dead. There's 1 remaining larva. What are you doing?
I move over to other larva and make my attack. And as I saunter up to it, I say, as it was used. And me make my attack.
Lomar, you were the only one who was able to hear this over the din of battle. There was splashing in the water. It has ceased.
Is it dead yet?
No, it is not dead yet.
Then I keep swinging.
Yep. You do have advantage.
Oh, it's okay. Me not need it. Me thinks. Okay, second attack, 12 damage. Dead yet?
I thought you were using two-handed.
Oh, me is. What happened? Oh, my bad. I'm hitting the one-handers. Yeah.
Yep.
Disregard. Me just flourishing with one hand, having a good time of it.
He is still up.
Okay, third attack.
We might be able to make it. 12 does not hit. But yeah, there we go. 25 hits.
Yay! I'll make sure to use the advantage button next time. Here we go. Roll beautiful bean footage.
There we go. Magic numbers.
Yay! Bum, 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 bum.
Congratulations. Y'all have defeated this encounter. They're in the turn order.
All right. Now the splashing that I realized stopped. Would I realize that it wasn't the big creature making the splashing sound or something else?
You remember that there were some people that were taken and in the water that weren't killed off? They probably couldn't swim anymore. Definitely not swimming anymore now.
I want to go to the bridge at least to try to look out to see if I see their bodies floating. Because if they're drowning,
floating. It's you look at it, and this water is so filthy. It's the buoyancy is kind of weird. It's more like sludge. They're more suspended than floating.
Snow. Do I count the same number of bodies that I saw when I first passed the bridge?
You saw them when the big guy here dropped them into the water.
Okay.
I had them on the map. I didn't make a big deal out of it because no one else made a big deal out of it. For future sessions, do you want me to call that out? Or do you prefer I leave the tokens and leave the environment the way it is and let y'all ask? I prefer the latter, but I understand that this is different for y'all.
I vote for the latter.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's 2. If y'all wish to have this discussion later offline, we can definitely do that.
Okay, so tavern. Yeah. Did these guys eat anything good?
Does anyone want to?
Start harvesting these things.
Thank
Whatever
you.
I can from them.
Yeah, I was about to say thank you.
Someone,
We got into a pointless combat. Might as well get something good out of it.
Not pointless. Latrine can now be used.
I want 1 intelligence nature check and 1 person in the party.
Intelligence or nature? Or...
Nature intelligence check.
Okay. I'll give it a shot unless someone else... Oh, I'll just give it a shot.
You have advantage.
Don't need it. Assuming I don't need it, at least. Try again.
Okay. For you study this creature and you understand that it would probably be prized just by its carcass and just body alone. The beak is made of is very fine, sharp, and it's extremely unusual. You could see this being used for medical purposes or very stealthy cutting, slicing things. You're thinking of cutter and how you can use it in ways that would not be kosher for medicine. For
That's
healing
okay with me.
purposes. The beak from one of the larvae you could see as being very costly, and someone would probably pay a good price for it. And the adults is probably worth 4 times as much. You also realize that someone would need to make a very skilled medicine check to actually extract the eye from the giant creature. Y'all still don't know the exact name of these things. It is a coral gazer, though, for your player knowledge. You think you could probably turn that into a what's it called? A crystal ball.
Yes.
So
100% definitely going for it.
you have advantage.
All right, let me roll again then. Medicine again, right?
Yes.
Oh, nope.
Okay, I'm going to burn 3 of my DM points. I'm going to let you get it. It is not going to be a very nice crystal ball. It will be a cursed item. You will be able to make it all the way to making it. Your character will not know this.
Okay with that.
Anyone object? Okay. Let me pass over 3 of my points to you. Muhahaha. So
Hey, it gets destiny points, so I'll just take the fall. I don't care.
So as you are cutting this out very painstakingly, you realize the blood is soaked into this eye, and you think, okay, that'll be fine with what we're attempting to do. The method of actually getting this into a crystal ball, you realize, is going to require some time and skill. You believe you need to treat it 3 times with the flesh to stone spell and special oils worth about 1,000 gold pieces per casting. So, that is what you know. And you think it'll take you about 3 days to pull this off, so 1 casting per day.
All right, well, I do not have that spell, so I will have to wait until I can do that.
Oh, yeah, it's coming soon.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Can I dig around in the innards of the little ones and look for cool stuff?
You mostly find junk in human body parts, maybe some animal body parts. It's kind of hard to tell. There's no real good. If you're looking for loot or something like that, these are not uh, loot pinatas. These are very much disgusting creatures that eat filth and living organisms.
Alright. Do they have any coins from the people that they ate?
Yeah. So with that, you're gonna find about what is mine? Sweet. You find 8 coins. They look unfamiliar to you. They look a little shiny in nature. It is dark right now, but if you get into light, it glows kind of like the moon, so potentially silver.
Cool. Are there no, like, lampposts in this city?
There are. I'm glad you asked that. As you try to find a lamp, you notice something very peculiar about it. It is a gas lamp. Uh, and around the time that you go to investigate this, there's another small person, one of those facsimile dolls. It does not see you. It's looking down, and it plugs in this tube, and it siphons off this gas, and that's how it's replenishing the gas for it.
These are cool. They use combustion. Cool. Okay. So these are silver pieces.
To your knowledge, yes.
Cool. Okay. Let's go find Dr. Dude.
I think that sounds good.
That's a good plan. Moving on back to the map. He looks back at you all and shakes his head. News will spread of this. I hope you are willing to pay the price for this infamy.
Infamy?
We
Do they like
killed the
this monster?
Use magic openly and unashamed. We do not care so much for this, but others do.
I just hit it with my axe. I don't know what you're talking about.
By the time you get to this point, he shakes his head at you and says, "This tavern follows the old ways, the ways that were recently lost." You can see a giant sign with a pretty nice depiction of a man vomiting into the sea, and the name of the tavern is Offerings to the Sea.
Does it smell any better near the water? I mean, near the ocean.
It smells less of human waste and more like human vomit and interesting beer.
This is my kind of place.
Like if you've ever smelt cardboard soaked in beer that's been left out in the sun, very similar with a hint of sea salt.
Are we good with this tavern? Because last time we decided for our next tavern, we got attacked by, like, an eye beast.
We could have avoided that beast.
I just wanted to note that I was for the first tavern.
Yeah,
I
but
was just standing there and it attacked me. Or flying there.
Particularly friend.
water less poopy here. We prefer this. The smell of beer is better to sleep to.
He looks at you all. If you wish to stay here, please No more of that. I don't wish to find your bodies in the sea. Dreamers have been wrong before.
Oh, is this not a good place for, like, Fae? Because, like, we're innately magical. I don't really have a choice against it.
I can't send one to hide my magic either, and you told me I wanted to die anyway, so c'est la vie.
Is there another tavern by the ocean?
Survival's not our strong suit, apparently.
There is. It was burnt down.
Um,
And there's another one devoted to the ladies. The lady. And, well, if you don't mind working with the fingers, there is their meeting place.
the fingers? What are the fingers?
Bone collectors.
What are bone
Like
collectors?
our bones.
Yes, that's the price for staying there.
I'm gonna go with the vomit.
Yeah, vomit. I choose vomit.
Or, yeah, definitely like the vomit idea.
I was really hoping y'all would go with the fingers. Actually worked that one out the most. Alright. So, once he sees that you are resolute in staying at Offerings to the Sea, he makes his way back. You're able to enter the tavern, and it seems pretty lively. There are actually brass funnels throughout the bar that are actually feeding into the floor, and you assume that this is being pumped out directly into the ocean so that people can fully indulge themselves and then give their offerings. It's very lively. Everywhere else in this place has been very dour and without hope. This place seems at least pretending or being able to play it off like there may be some hope left in this world.
Gotta go straight upstairs to bed. Or get a room or whatever.
There is a bartender, there is a tavern matron, and there's this really big, warty looking fella. Looks pale. You can actually see like black track lines all over his body where his veins should be spidering out. And he's already taken a notice to you. Every single one can feel his gaze on you. Also, Lomar, you feel really good. You do also have a really good memory right now, and you remember that you were told like everyone else was told to stay 5 feet away from you. Are you staying 5 feet away from everyone else?
Yes, I am. That's why, I mean, on the big map, I haven't really followed that, but on the smaller map, I tried to.
Okay. I noticed you did a good job during the battle of staying away from the others, so just wanted to double check in the social environment. So,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't mind experimenting on myself, but I try not to on others most of the time.
Good moral code right there.
Most of the time.
So there are plenty of other patrons. This is a very long tavern, so there's room to spread out, as it were. Which person of authority is Cutter going to approach?
Whoever's at the bar, the innkeeper person.
Okay, so you identified the barkeep, the tavern matron, and maybe a bouncer, maybe someone who's of authority. That black spider track marks looking guy. Which one?
Barkeep.
Barkeep. Okay. So you approach the barkeep. What do you want, stranger?
Just the room.
Offerings first, then we discuss payment for tavern.
Quizzically at him.
What was that?
I look quizzically at him and go, offering?
Yes. If you can't do it yourself, then pay for drink until you can.
And after he laughs, he looks dead serious at you.
Or else get out. We all give our offerings here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll pass.
I think he wants you to vomit.
Hey, you know what? So I go over, stick a finger down my throat, and try and heat into the little offering container, whatever it is.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll any checks for that. It's a fairly simple procedure, and though disgusting and not encouraged in any way for anyone to ever try this, it can be done. Well, I guess unless it's a life-saving situation, we're trying to vomit up poison, maybe. But yeah, you're able to vomit up. It's only a little bit, since it is self-imposed, but you're capable of doing it. And you've thought about it, and you actually know some things you could possibly water down to help with this.
Cool.
The barkeep looks at you.
Well, some of our offerings are more from the soul, I guess. But you've paid your fare. Now, you just want room?
Just a place to sleep.
No, just a place to sleep then. Well, I've got one room that has 3 patrons and 1 bed. You can share that bed with them.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. But those are some of the finer duds. And I need at least 3 or 4 to share a bed. Offerings are slim.
My friends can help with the offerings. I'll pay the board.
Artie looks around. I'm not one usually to cough up or throw up. I'm hardier than that, but give anything a and he proceeds to put a finger down his throat and see what wonderful noises he can give.
Yeah. We can all share a room if you need at least 3 people. I'll puke for it. I don't care. It's better than a bone.
I was expecting y'all to be celebrating and drinking and stuff. No, just finger down the throat and get to bed. All right.
Baracus looks kind of excited. He walks up to the offering funnel and says, "How sturdy is this?"
Yeah, sturdy enough. Seen people belch and, well, one man tried to give his offering through the other end. It still counts, I guess.
So Baracus begins kind of smiling as he begins to kind of flourish a bit as he calls out to Grumsh, and then you hear a ominous rumbling and then this gushing noise as he opens his maw and begins vomiting. Copious amounts of bile and spittle begin flying from his mouth as he just continuously, every 6 seconds or so, just until they stop him. Or the funnel dissolves.
Unless anyone in the party is stopping him, they will allow the funnel to dissolve.
Now there's a true believer. There's one who really gives all of themselves to the sea. Oh, the deep one will love your offerings for sure.
Who deep one?
Oh, Deep One provided for us long before Masters died. This lady, she doesn't believe the old ways. Tries to stop our offerings. She'll not stop this tavern. And everyone in the tavern lifts up their tankards and cheers and yells, "The Deep Ones!"
So did all that buy me a nicer bed, or I can keep
Oh,
vomiting if I need to?
oh, you're precious indeed. You are allowed to sleep in our best room. Your friends, though poor disciples, it seems, of your great ways, they're all welcomed here under your stewardship, of course. Free of charge, too. And he winks at you.
Most excellent. Should the great deep one require additional vomit and spittle, just call on me anytime and be happy to make additional offerings. I don't know what sort of time you guys keep for schedule, but I can vomit on the hour every hour if that's what you need.
Oh, that would be appropriate. These dark days aren't going to get rid of themselves. And he calls out to the big guy, "Tide, get over here and replace it, so this one can do his deed again as soon as he's ready."
Thank you, thank you. I haven't had this kind of reception in quite a long time. It feels good. So I'll be back.
Yes, please. Um, the matron actually puts down her tankards that she was carrying, drops it off at the table, and then makes her way towards you, Baracus, and welcomes you and bids you follow her to your suite.
Oh, I am excited. Let's see these accommodations.
I thought we was gonna have to throw you out the way you're looking like you do, but good thing we didn't. We always accept any member of the faith. And she leads you to this beautiful, disgusting suite. It actually does look like the glass pane that is there, so you can see out, is complete and not broken. There's just a little bit of uh, uh, work done where they've rubbed through, so there's a small hole where you can look out and see it through not so dusty of a window. So you do have a nice view of the sea from here. There is a nice master bed and a day lounge, as it were. It's just a broken, disgusting couch with the stuffing moldy and has some sea rot on it. The bed actually does look comfortable if you keep the blankets on it. If you open it up, it looks like it's been beaten and it's hard in some places and very soft and moist in others. But the room is large and sufficient and has a little bookshelf, actually. It does have a few books.
Wonderful. I usher my compatriots into the room. Please, please. The presidential suite is available to us now.
Okay, cool.
Good eye.
I want to sleep on a book. It
Okay.
feels homey.
There's a book. Again, if y'all want to use the Destiny die to fill out this room with additional features or items you think should be in here, feel free to do so. I didn't want to give a full description and leaves make it to where y'all felt like you could not add something particular. Also, time check, it is 10:54.
Also, the iPad died.
How long are we playing until tonight?
We have not lost power, thankfully. So this is up to you. We can carry on from here, or we can call this our stopping point for tonight. I'll leave it to y'all. I think we went on for an additional 35 minutes. We went till 11:30, I think, last time.
Up to you guys.
We can do 11:30.
Okay. Does everyone sleep through the night here?
Can I
Yeah,
use
I think
some hit dice to heal?
All right. So this is going to be a short rest. If you would like to use your hit dice to heal, please do so. I don't think I carried over the damage to this map.
If you still have my old damage, I think it was like 63 or 65. If you can confirm that, I'll update my character sheet.
Bone Sniper 67.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll go ahead and update that.
So 8 hour short rest.
Correct.
Okay.
If you're sleeping through the night and
Yes, and I get back my 2 used spell slots automatically.
Okay. I get back just 20 damage back, or health.
okay, that puts you at 64.
Class features that run off of short and long rest, those still operate the same as usual?
Yes, if we identify that one of them should be switched to a daily reset instead of the other, we can have that discussion. So it's right now that is how we're playing it until we identify it as too big of a game problem.
Sent you a DM also because I was curious about that. Because one of my descriptions says daily when you finish a long rest, so I just wanted clarification on that part.
Yeah, so if it says daily, it is daily, period.
Okay, so even if it says long rest in the description, as long as
If
it's
it's long
daily.
rest, it's the long rest with the 7 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying that
7
if
days, oh my gosh.
yeah, oh gosh. No, I was saying because which I haven't used it yet for that purpose, but I guess we can cover that really quickly. Manifest Mind, where I can conjure my awakened spellbook. Excuse me. It does say that I can do so a number of times per day equal to my proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses. Oh, no, never mind. That was the wrong one. I'll figure out which one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Ignore
Did
that.
anyone else want to use their hit dice to recover health?
Yeah, I'm choosing right now. What's my health at?
52.
So second wind, short rest or long gives either option for it to come back. Would it come back on this rest or?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Because if you're sleeping through the night, then that is a short rest.
Okay, I'll go ahead and burn my second wind before I go to sleep.
Sweet. All right. So Lomar, in this room, where are you sleeping? There's the bed. There is the couch, and there are like 2-3 corners that are not covered.
Disregard that 21. I had to roll again for it to keep track of it.
Okay. 17
For
for Brockus.
myself,
So you're at 69.
Change that also. So I'm down to 50. Change it. There we go. All right, where are my companions sleeping? Because obviously I'm trying to not get them sick. So where's everyone else at?
I'm sleeping in a book. On a
Nice.
book.
Oh, yeah. All right, I gained 8 back.
Okay, very well then.
I will sleep in the bed.
So, Mr. Lomar, good.
Yeah, I guess I'll push the. No one's at the couch, right?
I did not hear anyone say they took the couch.
I'll push the couch off into a corner and sleep there.
Okay. So, does anyone wake up in the middle of the night or do anything besides sleep through the night?
If we're allowed to occasionally do like low stress stuff,
Correct.
would I be able to go up and make another offering?
Yes, absolutely. For this purpose, it's going to be usually this would be a stressful thing, but because you're doing it for the offering, you are not pushing yourself as much as you could. Unless you are. If you're really going to push yourself, let me know. Otherwise,
No.
Okay.
I think I made a pretty good show on the first one. I think they figured this is just maintenance at this point.
Yeah.
If I had a 67 plus the 17, 84, how do we generally roll like the hit dice? Is there an option on the D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Yes, if you look at the top where it says short rest, you can click that, click the number of dice, and then roll below it.
Okay, cool. Looks like I had burned 2 previously at some other point.
What do we add to the hit dice to?
Your con, I think.
Oh, okay. To each hit dice or just once?
To each.
Cool. My con's a +0, so never mind.
There we go.
Where do we track hit die? Sorry.
I got your characters on the screen. Y'all are all on updated except for Baracus's new hit points. Because I believe he's still rolling. And Cutters.
Yeah, I'll burn a hit die to regain some health.
So I don't know if it just bypassed the actual roll, but I hit 2 extra boxes and then hit take short rest, and I didn't see a roll for it. So my bad. I'll hit roll die again for that.
Nice. 6 back.
There we go.
Okay. I was supposed to roll 2. I don't know why I rolled 1, but let me roll another one, I guess.
And I'll just count the roll and not the. Wait, no, it's with the coming each time, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so 7 more.
Okay, cool. I'm all set.
And Cutter, I believe that was a total of 8 more. Wait, you rolled a D8 and a D10.
Yeah, he had.
You got to the you get to do that. Nice. So with that, y'all are able to sleep through the night, except for Brockus, who does on occasion when he stirs and realizes he can't give another offering, does so. Each time with great cheers and applause. The tavern is now making it a drinking game that they have to chug while you unchug.
This brings me great joy.
This is not my kind of people.
This is not what I thought was going to happen. I knew his offering was going to happen. I didn't realize the rest was going to happen. This is making me so happy right now.
That's not a good thing.
It's a great thing.
On one of your returns, when you come through the door, please give me a perception check. Your passive perception made it interesting. Your active perception is going to determine if you see it or not.
Okay, me roll perception.
Awesome. So you see a light out at sea through the very dirty and dusty and gross looking window. As it catches your eyes, you're able to look really, and you see it's pulsing with the waves. And the way it looks, it looks organic to you. You're drawn to it, and I will now need you to give me a wisdom saving with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh no. Let's see. Do I feel that it's threatening in nature?
like a cuttlefish light, it draws you to it.
I don't
An
know.
anglerfish.
Whatever.
It wants. Oh no! It wants to cuddle. I try to stave off whatever impact. You said what kind of roll?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, me do this.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't like that. Me thinking carefully upon whether or not me could use indomitable will, but me not sure if me've rested sufficiently to have it. Has this occurred yet?
No, not for this. Uh,
Then I am out of luck.
I will burn one of my DM dice so you can't use it.
Excellent.
Yes. That is how much I want this to happen for you. You
This is
hear
gonna be good.
you hear a voice. It sounds like waves crashing on water. And then it morphs into the sound of sewage sloshing through a pipe. But you make out this clear voice. You, servant, who offers me so much of yourself, return my city, make a deal, and we shall both benefit. As this voice comes to you, you see a eldritch horror like creature beneath the seas, gorging and gluttonous, and it looks gorgeous and beautiful to you. This large mound of putrescence that is almost too much for you to gasp. The only time you've ever contemplated a creature being like this is contemplating staring your god straight into the eye and being directly under his gaze as you gaze back. This is the feeling you have. And then this captivating feeling you have and connection you have with this being severs. And you find yourself asleep in bed, waking up as the day dawns.
You guys won't believe this. Me had craziest dream. Me pretty sure me didn't drink last night, but I think it's just something in the air. I saw things I will never unsee.
I think you contributed to the room.
You cut out.
I've lost your voice to the sea.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we can hear you now. Yeah, but
Maybe you contributed way too hard last night.
it is possible me am dehydrated, lack of sufficient drinking water or ale. Yeah. Has anyone seen Nagnash?
You hear Nagnash.
Oh, thank goodness. Me was getting scared.
Nagnash, though very aloof sometimes and able to take care of himself, seems to always come back to you.
This pleases me. If anyone want to talk about weird dreams, if any of you saw it too, let me know.
With that, I need my PDF to stop crashing on me, but I need Lomar to give me another check for weaving putts.
Is this con or what?
Yes.
Gosh.
Okay.
It is what it is.
It is.
We have 4 destiny points. Do you guys want to allot any for him?
I wasn't going to ask.
Everyone has destiny. Me find this suitable as one who has benefited from destiny before.
Okay, we give Lamar 2 points.
I've heard it's a blessing, so that's just my 2 cents.
It's a blessing right now. I'm not sure how long it will be a blessing.
Okay. So
But yes, I would accept those 2 points.
yep, so you have 4 right now, and you would like to spend 2 points on this. How are we changing your destiny to get this reroll, or shore you up to handle this?
Can we make him more resistant to it or whatever?
Could he craft himself up a potion with his spell he just created? Or learned?
I can't float on a spell yet, but I mean,
Oh.
I'm pretty good at medicine, so I
I
realize that there's something I can possibly do to stave off whatever this is going on.
I'll throw in my 2 cents and try to help you out.
Alright, tell you what. Burn 3 and give me an Arcana check to see if you can figure the spell out on your own. And if you get it, you get the spell. You learn that spell. Roger, you made the DC.
It's got a 1, dude.
It's saying you got a 16.
I said I almost got a 1. It was like just about to hit a 1.
Nice.
Gosh, these dice don't like these things. All right, so I learned the spell. All right.
Okay. Yeah, so you know the spell. You're no longer feeling good right now. You are in a state where you're feeling feverish. You feel like all that high from last night, you're jonesing. You know the spell, and you know a guy who can get you the potion you need. You look down at the parts of your skin that you can see, and you can see the pockmarks. Whereas yesterday, you could probably get away with it. You had no other symptoms you could see of looking, other than looking happy. No, my guy's frozen, but I think the thing died anyway, so apologies if you can't see my avatar moving. But for Lomar, the clock is ticking. It does take 3 days to do this. So
who do I know? You said I know a guy.
you know a guy with some potions who's been trying to find a cure.
In this plane of
Doctor.
existence?
The
Just making sure. Because I haven't spoken to him much, so I wasn't sure if he was my contact or not. But yeah.
Okay.
All right, I want to seek him out. I will leave my companions.
Okay. How are you going to try to leave this tavern, Lomar?
I will let them know that last night felt a bit fun, but today not so much. I think I need to go find our friend from last night to get some help. And I begin to walk out, not really asking for their assistance, but I'm kind of driven to get this done.
Does the party go with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a distance, though. We were told to stay 5 feet away from him.
Okay.
So-
You're not doing anything to cover up how you look?
I'm kind of covered quite a bit as far as my robe and everything, so I'm not typically a self-conscious person, but this is a bit concerning me. This is concerning me considering this will likely equal death pretty soon, so I'm covering it up just so I can get to my destination as quickly as possible.
Okay. So in the daytime, quote unquote, is morning right now, dawning. As you come down, everyone sees Lomar, and by everyone I mean there's like 4 people who are still up, several people who are just drunk, passed out onto the tables. The bartender from last night is not there. It's replaced by a younger man, still pretty big. When he sees Baracus come down, He's very pleased and smiles. I heard of you. Come back tonight, please. Early. That way I can catch the show.
Yes, I will make sure to schedule my regular visits with the receptionist to ensure that everyone can come and see it.
Yeah. So you're able to make your way through there unaccosted. Besides that, fanboy outburst. And the streets do look more filled. They're You've identified that the streets actually look a little bit cleaner than they did in the dark. It's very overcast. Looks like it could rain at any time, uh, but it doesn't smell like rain. It smells like putrescence, as this place has been embodying filth. Uh, you do pass a few interesting people along your way. There is a man sitting at this corner, right as you are about to turn, and he has both hands interlocked, but his right pinky droops down. Uh, and all of y'all are able to see this with your passive perception. You're getting the impression that there are unwanted looks coming your way, and people do whisper as you pass. Uh, if any of you attempts to lend an ear to try to ascertain what they're saying, let me know, and I'll
I will
have you.
definitely.
Oh, please give me that perception check. Yeah, so they are talking about uh, the party who taps into uh, magic. There's words you're not fully familiar with, but you do pick up that. I wonder if they're licensed. Are they here to purge the city or cure it? I don't trust them. These outsiders. Is that a fae? Are they going to replace us with these Wesselkins so that we're all free of disease? Maybe they can turn us into it. I wouldn't mind that. Uh, so varying degrees of conversation, varying degrees of trust. The thing you're picking up on most is the fear that these people have of you. But it seems like they've also kind of accepted their bleak lives, and them being destroyed by you is not the worst thing they can imagine.
What's for to lose?
I'll change my clothes up a little bit so that I don't look like I did the other day, and stay at a distance from the party.
Okay. By the way, Lomar, your Constitution ability score has been reduced by 2.
All right.
No.
And just for full transparency, every morning at dawn, you will be required to make a Constitution saving throw. For every failure, you will lose 1d4 Constitution ability points.
Right.
So it's going to be harder to make this check each day. Once you hit 0, you will be dead. When you get to the Morbus Doctore, he sees your conditions, it has worsened, and he discusses with you, have you considered writing a will?
Yeah, there's no one here I really care to leave my items to, as I hardly know my party. But
Okay.
I'd rather continue studying this than just give in, so I'd like to enlist your help.
Very well. I'll draft up a will myself.
No. And I'm pretty sure you know that's not what I meant.
Oh, true, but a cost for everything.
And that cost will be?
I shall be the executor of your will.
If I die, you can have what I have. How about that?
Very deal. We accept. All right. With this, he'll allow you to work on the healing potion. We can work on the exact mechanics of that because I was expecting to get that for another couple of days, but this is so much better. um, for
Wait, they're
another,
working on alchemy stuff?
yes,
Would I have heard that? I was
Yeah.
typing, sorry. I
yes,
will
you
be
were
helping.
following him to actually work on this.
Yeah, I just got distracted typing and didn't follow correctly. Sorry.
It's okay. Did anyone not follow Lomar? Is anyone off doing their own things? Full. Okay. Marcus, as you did leave, and you looked out into the depths of the ocean, you do feel a calling. It's not a summons or something you can't fight, but you do feel like that's a good place to go.
Oh, yes. The sea, it calls. You might even say, my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Do. I'm musical and whimsical about it now.
Oh, yeah. All right. With that, anyone else wants to do?
Can I talk to the doctor?
You may talk to the doctor. As you enter that room, the Wesselkin makes himself busy and starts grinding his palms into sawdust again. And you got 5 feet within Lomar.
Oh, I
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
just was moving my character real quick. I didn't get within 5 feet of him. Okay.
This is a reminder. We're still in Grace Period. In the future? Yeah, there's no interacting on that.
I wasn't sure that's even where Lomar was, because he hasn't moved his character. Anyways. Uh-oh.
Future. No retro on that.
Hey, Doc. Where did this all start?
He looks at you. Actually, he's working with Lomar, so he looks at you and just kind of cocks his head. Here, of course, this is the epicenter.
Right here? This very room?
Could be. But no, we just know it was this city.
I meant, like, where in this city? Where did people start getting sick first?
That's just it. There was no patient zero. People got happy. People got sick. Corpses bloat.
So there was no area where the corpses started appearing first?
No. They did start piling up, though. The ladies stopped following the old ways.
The ladies?
Yes.
Do elaborate, please.
Oh, Our Lady. Annalita von Reise. She is the ruler of this place now.
Maybe we should go give her a visit. Also, as a rule, Nixie is not getting within like 5 feet of anyone at all.
Hey, you should probably move her away.
Fine. She's like above them or whatever. She's like sticking to the ceiling above everything. Like,
Okay.
I was even gonna say earlier while we're removing that she's flying above Lomar's head over 5 feet because she feels like whatever is probably sickening probably sinks instead of rises, so she just wants to be above it all.
Okay, so standing rule for Nixie is that she is 5 feet above people's heads. For fear of the weeping pox?
He's going to use that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to use that.
Be watching and trying to glean anything I can from the alchemical stuff while asking Bone Snapper about his dream.
Okay. Bone Snapper about his dream. Okay.
He was mentioning the dream earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. He said, "Baracus, what a fine worshiper you would be." And I said, what a good worshiper I would be, right? But my love, my life, and my lady is going to be the sea. I mean, it just kind of threw me off because I had this whole worshiping Eye of Grumps kind of thing. So, but no, we worked it out. I think at one point he called me Brandy. I was a little confused by that. So, but there's this. There's this beast in the sea, which I can only describe as being consummately powerful as, dare I say, Grumsh, and it compels me to the sea. It's a little convoluted, but there was a song, jingle still stuck in my head.
Very well. We shall see what comes of it then.
Okay.
It's a shame I didn't play a bard.
Man, that just makes me so happy.
What does?
Y'all make me so happy. And with that, the Morbus Doctori will look to you and now for the rest of our payment, we require 2,000 gold for the materials for this cure.
Rest of payment. I didn't realize there was more. You said deal earlier upon me giving you my items upon death.
Yes. That was for our help in your after affairs. You're progressing. And now, for the materials, it's 2,000. Your possessions on it not working, that is the cost of labor. And the sole executor, should you not leave this fine city alive.
Mm-hmm.
When he says that, he is not invoking any threatening body language. So he is not. It does not look like he is threatening your life with that.
Does it appear that that if being paid, he will actually try to help me, or am I getting some deception going on?
You've cast spells before. You know that there's a material cost for casting a spell, but there's also the cost of labor and the cost of you being willing to help someone out. So this seems like a decent exchange. 2,000 seems rather extravagant, but also you are starting to feel how bad this disease is, and you can see that how much is your life worth to you?
My life is only worth the fact that if I die, I can no longer learn anything else. So it is worth quite a bit.
I can contribute 3 gold. That's a
I don't
lot.
happen
That's
to have
everything I
any.
have.
I don't happen to have any gold on me.
Got about 100.
I'll take material value of worth. I believe you killed a beast earlier.
Oh yeah, we have
Good.
some beaks with us. You want some beaks?
I've also got this eye that I've been trying to figure out how I can use it.
These beaks by themselves are 400 in value. You wish to sell this as is, it's interesting with the proper capabilities. It could be worth something more. But it is quite an investment and
How
not
about
my expertise.
how about selling it with the intent that if I live through this, I continue working on this to make it do whatever it is that you would like it to try to what you like to try to accomplish. Unless you think that you know someone who may find this a bit more to their liking.
There's one. We don't see eye to eye. It does look like
Nice,
one more shined upon the eye.
nice pun. At this point, if I mean, it's going to take longer than 3 days for me to make the eye something I can actually use. So, yes, might as well pawn it off so I can actually continue living.
Okay. Ah, hmm. All right. So with that, he's going to introduce you to someone he does not see eye to eye with about an eye.
Rim shot.
That you may or may not be able to actually get rid of or get off your person.
I know.
Uh,
I don't do that though. So yeah.
Alright. With that, I think this is a good stopping point for tonight.
Yeah, time check. Yeah.
Yep, it is 11:33 Eastern time. I know we have several times of funness.
8:33 events time.
Yeah, Vince time. Any closing questions or remarks before we hop off the live side?
I got one question, but that's for after live, so I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for everyone hanging out with us tonight. Next one will be in 2 weeks. That will be the 14th of October. So we hope to see you all then. And I will be streaming my normal schedule. That is art based, not Dungeons and Dragons based. So you can find us then. Other than that, let's find someone to rate. No. I still have to put in someone to rate. Let me see what D&D people are.
Okay, well, she's working on that. Do. Or encounter a thing out at sea, Baracus. Um, that
Sure
may,
did.
yeah,
You can spam the raid emotes when we raid. Have them here,
Yeah, I don't
or
yet know
just
what to
write
make of
raid.
it.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan with that one actually.
So, thanks everyone. Bye.